What's going on, guys? It's Cal here from Buffalo SportsCenter. Today we're going to be talking about the Buffalo Bills and in specific Keon Coleman. Now, we've gotten so many messages and comments and, story replies and everything you could think of suggesting Keon Coleman is a bust in the NFL. I don't know about you guys, but it's 2 weeks done in the preseason. We're already calling our rookie wide receiver a bust. Today I'm going to prove why Keon Coleman is not a bust, and I'm also going to talk about the main reasons people think he's a bust. So let's start with the main reasons people think he's a bust. Number one, the biggest thing that people keep complaining about is that Keon Coleman lacks the ability to get separation from cornerbacks and safeties and, all of that. Now again, it's 2 weeks into preseason, so we've seen a very limited sample size. Again, the amount of time he's played with Josh Allen has been, 1 to 2 drives? So any drive that didn't feature Josh Allen, we can just throw out the window, right? Mitch Trubisky was taking way too long to throw the ball. Ben DiNucci didn't know the offense. Any drive that had nothing to do with Josh Allen, just throw out the window. In the drives that did have to do with Josh Allen, Keon Coleman already has incompletion. It was like one of those little screen plays, and he got a good amount of yards. So that is what you like to see from this offense. Now, again, another reason why people think Keon Coleman is a bust is specifically one play from the Steelers game where it was a nice little slant in the red zone. Right on the goal line, Mitch Trubisky throws an absolute hospital pass duck right to him, and Keon Coleman kind of does the alligator arms thing, claps his arms together, turns away. He appears a little scared by the cornerback that was, on him, and also the, I would assume, linebacker that was about to truck him because the pass was absolutely horrible, and he ducked away, and the ball went right through his arms. Now, again, that's a catch that has to be made. I don't care how bad the throw is in the regular season. But Keon Coleman made a business decision. It's the preseason. He wasn't going to take that risk and slipped away. So, again, you could respect that or not respect that. But, you got to remember it's Mitch Trubisky throwing that pass. If that's Josh Allen, that's hitting him right in the chest. He's not even going to have to move around or, even worry about getting crushed. He's going to catch the ball and then duck down right into the end zone. So those are two reasons why people think he's a bust. Let's move on to the third reason why people think Keon Coleman's a bust, and that is his lack of speed. Now, this one I could get behind a little bit, right? I mean, Keon Coleman's not going to be a Tyreek Hill out there just burning people down the field. We understand that, and we knew that when we drafted him. Now, again, he ran a super slow dash in the combine, so, that was one of the reasons why a lot of people didn't pick him earlier in the draft. But McDermott and Bean liked that he ran slow. They knew he could run faster, and they knew they would be able to take a chance on him in the draft. Now, the last reason why people think Keon Coleman is a bust is that they are simply comparing him to Xavier from the Chiefs, a guy that we could have drafted, a guy that we traded our pick, and he ended up becoming that pick with the Chiefs. Now, this one's a tough one, right? Because if Xavier becomes the next Tyreek Hill for the Chiefs, I mean, that is going to make Brandon Beane look like one of the dumbest GMs in the league. And I understand people's thought. I understand people seeing a fast, small receiver on the Chiefs and immediately thinking Tyreek Hill. I understand. He's looked good in the preseason so far, too, right? He's got separation. Mahomes is doing his thing, buying time in the pocket and then just throwing it to a wide-open guy. It's a scary thought to give the Chiefs more ammunition, against other teams in the league, especially the Bills, who seem to always get knocked out by the Chiefs in the playoffs. But guys, I think the Bills needed more of a red zone threat than a guy like Xavier. I would have loved Xavier. I know, a lot of people really wanted to draft him coming into the draft. I wasn't super high on him, but I would have been more than okay with him. Keon Coleman was kind of on the same level for me, but I think the Bills went with Keon Coleman because the Bills' red zone offense last year was just atrocious. I mean, how many times did we see the Bills march all the way down the field, get within, maybe the 15-yard line, the 10-yard line, and then just get stalled? They had no one to throw it to. They had no run game because teams would just, box them in. And when Josh Allen would try to scramble, it wasn't as easy because the defense wasn't spread down the field because there was no field to, spread them down. It was just everyone was marked down in the end zone, kind of spying him and sticking that line of guys right on the goal line. So Josh Allen was really incapable of scrambling in the end zone. And teams know that Josh Allen's going to try to scramble in the end zone and do that, dive across the pylon. So Again, teams have scouted that. So the Bills need a red zone threat, and Keon Coleman's a tall guy, so that'll give you, definitely a better option in the red zone. Keon Coleman also has made some spectacular catches in college, some one-handed catches, some sideline catches that Xavier Worthy wouldn't be able to make because he is a shorter receiver. Again, I'm not going to discredit Xavier Worthy. I think he's going to be good, unfortunately, and I think the Bills might have made a mistake not drafting him, but also let's not go calling Keon Coleman a bust 2 weeks into the preseason. Now, just a couple reasons why I think Keon Coleman will be good this season. The Bills got a ton of new faces on offense, guys like Curtis Samuel, Mac Hollins, to name a few. Like the LeBron reference there, I got to keep saying just to name a few. But yeah, the Bills have a ton of new faces on offense. So Keon Coleman is coming into this offense as a brand new face, a brand new rookie. But it doesn't matter because Josh Allen has one receiver on his team that he's thrown a touchdown to before. That would be Khalil Shakir. He is the only receiver on the team he has already thrown a touchdown to. Aside from James Cook, he's got brand new running backs too. Now the tight end position is a little different. Kincaid, Knox, and probably Quentin Morris. We've seen all three of them before in a Bills uniform, but as far as the receivers go, Joe Brady has open reign to put anyone anywhere. You don't have that Stephon Diggs guy breathing down your neck, making sure he gets the ball, right? The ball's going to be spread out to everyone this year, and I think Keon Coleman will have a lot of unique matchups. You could put him in the slot, match him against a linebacker. You could put him out wide. You could put him anywhere because this Bills offense is not established yet. So that's going to be it for today. Let me know what you guys think of Keon Coleman in the comment section below. Do you think Keon Coleman's a bust already 2 weeks into the preseason? Or do you think Keon Coleman is going to be a really good receiver for the Bills? Personally, again, we got to wait and see. I don't even want to make any judgments till after year one. Again, he's a rookie coming into a brand new offense. This whole team's going to be coming into pretty much a new playbook, as Joe Brady is going to completely change this playbook from last year. Again, when he took over last year, it was kind of half his playbook, and you kind of had to keep some of Dorsey's schemes. But anyway, I digress. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good one. Peace out.